Baldy.
Good morning, guys.
No
Good
problem.
morning, cuz. VG, how are you, man?
Good. You know why you're the coolest? Is that yesterday, practice, right? Joint practice, and they're the boys, right? All the boys are getting together. There's Landon, he's got the cooler. And right away, tosses Baldy a beer. Baldy rat. You know, that's why you're the coolest, man. You walk in, you have those circles.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a good group, man. I mean, anybody that's watched Cleveland, I mean, I know the record has been good and hasn't been a good, but like you look inside at Wyatt Teller, Ethan Posick, Joel Bitonio, Jack Conklin, they're good players, man. They've been good players for a long time. And they're just guys, And you put Landon and Lane and the other guys that were there. I mean, it's just a good session. It's a good session. I mean, Landon Dickerson can be if you put a camera on Landon Dickerson, it's a Netflix show. It just is. He can build anything. His mind is agile. He's tougher than, Texas shoe leather. Like it's just, he's just an entertaining cat, man. Like Lane, he keeps Lane young. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love it. I'm sorry. I love that. That's a great line, man. You always have those zingers.
Like what line hit you, cuz?
Texas shoe leather.
Oh, Texas, yeah. I mean, it's just like he's just he's telling stories about Alabama.
Yeah.
You go back there and
stuff, man.
He built a weight room out of just, hey, just leave the barbells like on the back dock and leave the door open. I'll get it to my yard and I'll build a weight room so that the guys can come over and train because, nobody was allowed in the school. Like, the guy's he's just next level, man.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let me ask you a question. I got a proposal. Because speaking of weight rooms, so you're a big proponent of Lane's weight
barn.
The barn.
Yeah.
So here's my if I go to Lane and I go, Lane, I got Xfinity. We'll make it the Xfinity barn, right? We'll sponsor it. Could I get Anthony in the barn?
Well, I don't think you need to, get Xfinity to sponsor him. I think he would let little Ant in there to work out. He's got his trainer.
No, I know, but I think just because I think if I show respect, I come hat in hand. Like you don't come empty-handed. Like
I understand that part. I get that, but Lane is, Lane loves when people come over, and train in the barn. Honestly,
I need a spot over. Like I got my boy Joe. How about Joe?
Aces.
Joe, the trainer, is one of the greatest, right? He does his speed work, but he's still got to lift. I need a pump in the iron. I looked at him today. He looked
well. They made all the equipment is homemade. All right, he's got a buddy in Oklahoma that made most of the equipment, like real steel, like an iron worker, And so, like everything is made for heavyweight and big people. Like, it's not like, if you got a 00 little, chica over there, she's probably not going to find the right, barbell or something to work with. So it's made for big people.
The chica. I love it. All right, let's get to business. All right, not a good 2 days for the Birds in the joint practice. Let's go offense. What do you see, man? When A.J. Brown's not there in the passing game, man, it goes down a little bit. What'd you see, buddy?
Well, look, I mean, he's one of the top 3 receivers in football.
Right.
So if you want to go A.J., Justin, Jamar, I mean, okay, CD. I mean, he's an elite player. So he's going to draw coverage. I mean, I was in the end zone when they were running a red zone drill. It didn't look very good yesterday. A lot of incompletions. But Cleveland plays. You got Myles Garrett on one side, and he's like he's tuned up now. All right, like he wanted to, his owner's out there walking around. Like he put on a show yesterday, but so that's one part. But they got some guys that can man you up now. Newsome and Denzel Ward. I mean, that's their specialty is man coverage. So if you're not making pinpoint passes and separating, like you're probably not going to find the end zone very often.
Well, I was told Jalen got to get rid of the ball, man. He's holding on a little bit too long.
Listen, I've watched Jalen in this drill. It kind of irritates me, all right? Well, I don't know if irritates the right word, but I'm a little confused. Like, I've seen him in scrimmaging Miami a couple years ago, and you're running a red zone drill, and he's holding it, and then he just, he runs. I'm like, well, you can run anytime. Make the throw. Make the read, make the throw. Even if there's tight coverage, like throw the guy over. Like, he won't do that.
Yeah.
He won't make the throw. But that's Jalen. Like, that's why he averaged 21 passes a game the last 17 games. Like, he's either going to run it, take the sack, throw it away. But he's not going to, and he's going to extend the play, but he's not going to make a throw on time sometimes if he doesn't feel it's there. You can't argue because he took care of the football as well as anybody last year. But in that drill, I feel like that drill is designed to make the throw.
Yeah. Now, I listen, that's kind of what I heard out of the last 2 days. And, I think if you're going to make him, if you're going to, because there's some talk about, opening up the offense a little bit, more throwing. All right. If you're going to do that, well, then he's got to make those throws.
Yeah, he does. I don't know. The formula looked pretty good last year. AJ Dillon looks in shape, and Shipley, like they've got a good group back there. So, Atlanta's going to get back. I don't know if he's back ready for Cowboys or the following week. I'm not sure, but he's going to be back in there. Like, Tyler Steen looks like he's ready to go. And these young guys are getting brought up to speed pretty quickly. That Drew Kindle played a great game last Thursday night.
What else you see? Well, I tell you one thing. On the other side of the ball, wow, Jihad's going to be a player. He's going to be a baller, Baldy.
Well, so if you take a guy that's 6'3", and he's 240 pounds, and he runs in the low 4.5s, and he has instincts, and he loves to hit, like, he's going to be a factor. Like, him and Zach together, like, you can talk about Trot, you can talk about all these other guys. I mean, it's his job, and they could be as good as anybody at that tandem right now. Like, you can't take your eyes off number 30. Like, you just can't. Because I've always said this: if your middle linebacker is fast, your defense looks fast. They got faster, so speed's important. Like, just you're playing. You're playing Jaden Daniels, and he wants to pull the ball. Like, you saw what happened to him last year at home. Like, they flattened him on 4th down.
Yeah.
He couldn't turn the corner. He turned the corner on everybody else. Like, he's not going to turn the corner on Jihad Campbell if he's chasing him and flattening him to the sideline. He's going to run him right to the sideline.
I mean, I'm really excited. Like, the middle of that defense between Jalen, right, Zach, Jihad, Coop. I mean, damn.
Well, I mean, Jordan Davis looks better.
Ball. Yeah.
I mean, Jordan Davis is just massive in pads. We'll see if he can stay on the field this year. I mean, that's his goal, to get out there for 50% of the plays. But Jalen, he actually looks leaner. He just has that look on his face, like, at any point he could just snap on anybody. He just has that look. Yeah. Like, I saw him yesterday. Hey, Carter, come over.
Yeah, man.
He comes over and he's like I didn't know if he was going to, like, smack me or, like, if he wanted to, like, hug me. I didn't know. Like, you don't know you can't read that guy. Like, he's just going to react violently.
Yeah.
Like nobody else in this business. But Nolan Smith is ready to roll. Jay looks like they got, like, we'll see what Uche and Ojulari and some of these guys look like. But Ty Robinson, like, they're loaded. They're loaded up front.
Yeah. Now, the trouble spot is in the corner, in the secondary. You got to figure out where you want to play Coop, right?
That's a classic Baldy eye roll.
Yeah, like he know. Like, listen, because here's the deal: like, you got Coop, you can't clone Coop, so you got to figure out in base. He's going to be at safety, but you want him in nickel, all right? Or, I mean, do you keep him at safety? You got issues, man. Like, who's going to win that outside corner spot?
Well, I mean, look, they play the Cowboys the first week. I mean, their CD's right in the slot. Like, you'd love to have Cooper in there, just not letting him get off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
I mean, you're playing teams with tight ends that are flexed, and they're in that slot. Like, he's going to jam them right at the line. Like, I think that's his natural position. Most teams are in a 3 wide receiver set or 2 receivers and a tight end who's flexed. Kelsey, whatever. So,
Yeah.
they got Kansas City week 2. I mean, you kind of like to see him just jamming Kelsey and not letting him get off the line of scrimmage. Now, look, I mean, they traded for Jacorian Bennett for a reason. I mean, the guy came out of Maryland and he ran into 4.3s. Like, he hasn't been a great player, but he's got skills and he can run. So there looks to be an open competition at one of the corners right now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that Bennett, because it doesn't look good. And then the other issue, what I hear about Makuba, and we just talked to EJ. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. Like, first of all, Sidney Brown's really more of a box safety, and Makuba, he said, listen, he's got coverage chops, but guys are catching balls over him, and these tight ends, man, they're gonna.
Well, we saw Njoku yesterday catch a red zone touchdown. I mean, like, and that throw was by Dylan Gabriel, and it was like they couldn't cover him. So it's like the safety position. Obviously, the Eagles have been drafting them. It doesn't mean that they're going to be great players. I mean, we can't really know until you actually play real games, because if you make mistakes on the back end, you give up touchdowns. That's what they did 2 years ago when they gave up 35 passing touchdowns. Like, the back end was horrible. Now, it was much better last year with Chauncey and Reed and the whole group. But, that is a position that everybody is nervous about in this league. And so if you miss tackles, you give up big runs, big plays. If you blow coverages, you give up touchdowns. So it is a position where, you got to make sure you got dependable people back there and are communicating with everybody back there. It's not easy, and you can't just throw draft picks at that position. Very few of them come in here and just are ready to play day one.
Yeah. No, I listen. I feel you. All right. One last thing on the Eagles. So tomorrow, 1:00 game. You're going to NFL Network, right? You're going back to LA today?
I'm flying out there today.
Yeah.
By the way, not because I'm working for the network. It was the highest rated opening preseason game or preseason weekend we've ever had.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Like the anticipation
totally
and the thirst for football in this country. And we keep saying, like, can it keep growing?
Yes.
It's never been higher than it is right now.
Dude, you know what's so funny is I was upset there was no game last night. Like,
right. I was surprised they didn't have Thursday Night Football last night.
I mean,
honestly,
I don't know about you. I mean, you live it, right? But normally, listen, I put it in perspective, but it was highly entertaining. Like, it was actually a great preseason weekend. Like, I actually enjoyed the game.
Yes. No. I mean, a lot of these games came down to the wire, and you watch New Orleans trying to find a quarterback. Guy throws a pick six on one play, comes right down the field and throws a 54-yard touchdown to Mason Tipton on the next series. Like, he bounced right back. So that's so in every game that I saw, and I watched most of them, like, there was something that drew my attention.
Yes.
That could capture anybody's attention.
Yes. I was texting you. I was bugging him. Well, I'm watching again with bugging Baldy while he was at work.
The opener trashed the NBA Finals rating-wise. Trashed it. It trashed the NBA Finals.
The freaking preseason NFL opener.
Is that right? Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. By millions. It wasn't
we have four games. We have 4 games on the NFL Network on Saturday.
I know.
It's wall-to-wall ball just on the NFL. Now, you can go find some of the other games, but you got 4 games on Saturday. Wall-to-wall ball.
Yeah.
The viewership, like he's saying, it's unbelievable.
It's insane, man. It's insane. It's incredible. What do you expect? Now, you have the joint practices. What do you think about the game itself? Like, so you're going to see, because you're going to see Tanner, my guess is, for another half and change. And then, I guess, the Browns are going to go with Gabriel because Shador can't play. So a lot of Gabriel tomorrow.
Flacco got a lot of work. I saw Joe and his family after practice. He got his 5 kids, his wife out there. He had like almost 70% of all the snaps.
Yeah, he won't
over the last 2 days.
You'll put him in bubble wrap for tomorrow.
I mean, maybe a series, but I don't think so. I think you're going to see Dylan. This is a chance for him to shine. I mean, Shador got hurt in the weight room, and then he hurt himself, even worse, throwing the ball. Like, he's done. He's in bubble wrap for sure. Like you tearing a oblique muscle or just stretching an oblique muscle.
Yeah.
Like there's very little you can do. I mean, that thing, there's nothing you could do. I mean, it just heals on its own whenever it heals. So he's going to be down. So it's unfortunate, but it's going to, like, I saw Dylan Gabriel make some good, I just think he's too small, but I saw him make a number of good throws yesterday. And so, the ball comes out, he throws a tight spiral. He's accurate. I played a lot of college football. Like, I'm anxious to see what he does. But, we saw this kid, Cooper, number 41, light it up last week. Got some great releases. I know
I
it's
was going to ask you
preseason.
about him. I love that kid. Tarleton State.
Carleton State.
I love him. He's
Yeah.
legit, man.
Well, I don't know if he is or not, but
Yeah.
he kind of, there's things about him.
Legit. There's
Like, he's not as big as A.J. Brown. I'm not comparing him to A.J. Brown. But A.J.'s got these releases that are crazy good. This kid's got great feet. He caught everything with his hands. He separated on the touchdown. Like, he made a lot of big plays last week. Johnny Wilson, we know he's 6'7". He went up and caught a bunch, played a lot of tall ball with Tanner last week. Had 3 big catches between them. You kind of want to see what some of these guys might be able to do.
Cooper makes the roster.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if he does or not.
He makes
Practice squad. I don't, I'm not sure yet, but I mean,
he's going to
it
be.
can't hurt to have a good game against a team that's going to play a lot of press coverage.
Yeah.
Look, this Miles Hinton, I told Stout yesterday, like, I played with his dad in Indianapolis. His dad was the single most talented lineman ever played with, Chris Hinton.
Yep.
And he was involved in the Elway trade back in 83.
Yeah, he was a great player.
But he's got 2 sons in the league. He's got one as a defensive lineman. This Miles Hinton, they tell me, like, this guy can play left tackle in this league. And so, Drew Kendall, his dad, Pete Kendall, played in this league for a long 13 years. He played great the other night. Like, it's just unusual. Like, Matt Pryor gets drafted by the Eagles. He plays here. He goes to Indy. He goes to San Francisco. He starts for Chicago last year. He's back. Like, they don't care. They'll take him back. Like, he can still play swing tackle, swing guard. He's 6'8", he's 345. You can't hurt him. Never gets hurt. Like, he's indestructible. Like, they just keep developing these guys like nobody else.
All right, let's go quickly. Division week 2 preseason. As we sit here, anything you are hearing about the rest of the division?
Well, look, I mean, Caleb's going to play. I just think all these quarterbacks have to play. Like, you're not going to get better. Mental reps are nonsense. Like, you got to play. So I'm excited to see Caleb, because I believe in Caleb, and the reports are mixed, but Ben Johnson coaches hard. Had a hard camp. Like, he's given them a lot. There's a lot of verbiage in calling a play in Chicago, but it's been the number 1 offense in football. So, he's digesting it. I want to see Caleb.
Don't you have to? Isn't this kind of like a second rookie year for Caleb? Like, you almost had to break him because what he did at USC, like, he's got a lot of talent, man. He can throw the ball, can spin it, a lot of things he does, you love. But that joystick game he played in college, you got to break him of that.
Yeah, you do. And, last year was a disaster. The coach was a joke.
Right.
The offensive coordinator. Like, it was like the offense made no sense. It used to disturb me. Literally, I'd get disturbed watching it. And so that didn't help Caleb. But, you get to sack 68 times and you're taking off too soon because you think you have, they've addressed all the weaknesses in the offense. So they got 2 good tight ends. They got a better offensive line. They got a competition at left tackle. Like, he should be better, period. But I saw Tyson Bagent take the team down on a 16-play drive, 94 yards, threw a beautiful touchdown pass. The coach was raving about him. And, everybody that's watched Tyson, they know he can play. So, they're kind of juicing him up here a little bit, like, go play better than Tyson this week. But, the Cowboys got to play their offensive line. They're minus Tyler Guyton. They better start getting that thing together because Joe Milton couldn't complete a pass in the first quarter and a half last week. And I know Dak wasn't in there, but their offensive line's got to play better. They need to play. So I'm just around the league. Like, you're going to see a lot of teams, when it was a 4-game preseason, teams would play their starters in the third one most. Like, I think that's what you're going to see this weekend. So you should see a lot of starters around the league out there this week.
Yeah, this should be an interesting week compared to next week. Everybody gets shut down. Okay. That next week will be no good. This is, like he said, the week 3.
I'm in. I'm locked in all weekend.
There's a phrase that people used to use for this, and it used to drive me. It still drives me nuts. They go, "This is the dress rehearsal." I'm like, if you want to go to, go watch a play on Broadway, you have dress rehearsals. You step between the lines here. There's no dress rehearsals. Like, people are taking their heads off. Like, there is no dress rehearsal in football.
I love that you have dating.
I know you like that.
I hear people use that phrase, and it drives me nuts. Like, no, this is not. We're not putting a Broadway play on here. This is football. Like, it's like, you better take it serious.
That's it, baby.
Take it serious. All right, do me a favor. You got anything for Baldy before I give him? He's got to break some.
No, he's good.
All right, you got to break some arguments. All right.
Okay.
All right, I got some arguments going on.
All right.
Number one, I get a lot of heat because I stand up for the Chargers. Like, I don't even care about the Chargers. But they all hate Harbaugh. And I'm like, the guy's a great coach. Like,
he's a great coach.
Won at Michigan. He won.
He's won everywhere.
He's going to win with the Chargers. He just is. They kill Herbert. And it's like, he had a horrible coach pre-Harbaugh. He had basically one receiver last year. I mean, give the kid a real shot because I think the kid's got talent.
He does have talent. He's got incredible talent. He needs to run more. He's a great runner. When he won a Rose Bowl at Oregon, like, he was the MVP because of his ability to run. And they ran him some last year. But I believe in Jim Harbaugh, man. That guy's a great. He's just his energy level and what he does for players. Like, their defense was as soft as any Charmin defense in football for the past few years. Brandon Staley, like, there was a joke there. They were the number one scoring defense in football last year. They tackled like crazy. They played 2 rookie corners, and they had the number one defense in football. Diane Henley is an animal at middle linebacker. Like, Derwin James never played better than he did last year. Like that. Like, Harbaugh knows how to coach, man. He just knows how to motivate.
He's a guy.
Yeah, I still don't.
They won 11 games. They won 11 freaking games.
About everybody hates him.
He's not a likable guy. I don't know what it is.
He's a football coach.
Maybe it's the khakis. It's the who's got it better than the Harbaughs? Nobody. I mean, people don't like that stuff. It doesn't play well in the public realm. He seems like a J.O.
Listen, VG. Let me tell you something. We need coaches who have personalities. This thing used to be driven by Buddy Ryan, by Mike Ditka. It used to be driven by personalities. And now it just got to the point where we just got these blanched coordinators calling plays. Like, we need guys that will stand up in a podium and just say things that people don't like. Bill Parcells could be the most likable guy and the most despised person in the same day, in the same press conference.
Yeah.
Like, you just need guys that want to prick you, challenge you to do your homework. Like, no, I love that guy, man. We need him.
Yeah, I'm not looking to get pricked. Especially not by a Harbaugh. No, thank you.
I mean, what are the odds? I mean, they're both so successful. You got to respect it.
I'm not saying he's a bad coach.
He won at the University of San Diego. You know what the number one course at San Diego is? Frisbee throwing. Like, they're throwing frisbees out there at San Diego. He won at that place. They don't have any players. They're playing golf and frisbee at San Diego, and he won there.
All right, so let me ask you about Herbert, because even in the chat, they're going off.
I bring it up, and the chat rips me HH.
They say he's got talent, but he chokes in big games, big situations.
How many big games has he played in?
Well, maybe it's because maybe because he's not a good quarterback. I don't know.
I know. Like, I thought I saw him down 27-0 against Jacksonville and came back and won the game. 2 years ago.
Little like people put him in the upper echelon of quarterbacks, and he hasn't played up to that level.
Well, I mean, the quarterback is like, if you put him in the Eagles' offense, like, Justin Herbert might throw for 5,000 yards. They might throw it 70% of the time. That guy, when you just sometimes, I mean, I know Cuz loves watching quarterbacks, but if there's some guys in this league, if you just watch them warm up, you're like, that talent's different than everybody else.
Well, the talent's
like different. His ability to throw a football, Like he threw 3 interceptions the whole season last year. You know, I mean,
He had
like
one really good receiver.
like if you look at
built in the lab.
Quentin Johnston, the guy's got hands like feet.
He
Like
dropped.
honestly, like
It's like this.
It's like feet.
They are pizza board hands. Goes flat.
they had one legitimate receiver last year, Lad McConkey. That was it, man.
Thank you.
I mean, he's great, but he may not have the. He may not be able to handle the pressure of Philadelphia.
What do you know? He had 1 year with Harbaugh. Give him the break.
Hey man, I'm just being a
I know the chat.
mouthpiece
I know,
for the people.
but respect the game. You guys love the sport. You're great fans. Respect the game.
There you go, Big Farts Jones. The Chargers of the Cowboys, unserious joke novelty franchise. This is what
Well, you can say that. You can say that about the Cowboys. They did win 12 games in a row, 3 years in a row. You know, I mean, when Dan Quinn was taking the ball away the most in the NFL over a 3-year stretch, and Dak was the number 1 quarterback in football, you can say they're a joke because of what they've done in the postseason, and that's fair. But you win 12 games in a row, 3 years in a row, like that was unmatched during that 3-year stretch. Now it fell apart. Dak got hurt. You know, everybody got hurt. Overshown got hurt. Micah got hurt last year. If you took Jalen out, if you took Jalen Carter out, and if you took, I don't know, you took Quinion out of the Eagles lineup, and AJ, like they'd fall apart too.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. This is not about anything other than because they're a benign franchise. I don't know why there's hate. That's all. That's the only reason why I bring it up. Dude, the Kelsey podcast, right? With Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's going to be the biggest podcast of all time.
it's unbelievable.
The views are going to break the all.
Jason was talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, tell us
Jason was talking about it. He said that evidently, I don't know if this is true or not, but it like broke the internet. It shut it down for a while.
It like crashed. It crashed, but the initial views, like Trump on Rogan, active watchers, like when it aired, it trashed that. Like that was they had over 1 million people when it went live.
I mean,
watching
that's unbelievable. See, like whatever you want to say, love, hate, whatever. It's unbelievable the amount of people.
Yeah, but think about it. It's literally the culmination of the entertainment world coming together.
Right.
The biggest, performer in the world.
Right.
Okay, coming together with Travis on the best franchise in the most popular sport in the world, and Jason, a personality. It's all coming together. And so there's only a couple people in the whole world that could unite and that could create that type of buzz.
Yeah, that's wild. Like just the sheer number of people. Whatever you think of it, you go,
yeah,
that's just impressive.
No, but like and people like are questioning why, I don't know, terrestrial radio or television is dying, because we'll never be able to, outside of football, which will be 48 of the top 50 television shows this year, and maybe all 50. Like there's only a couple things that can actually unite people together. Like TV can't do that anymore. And so it's all splintered, and it's going to these type of, these type of.
Listen, this is why we do
one-offs.
this.
I'll say you over here.
When do we launch? So yesterday we had the Matt Rule. We taped the Matt Rule show. A lot of ball. Your ears should have been ringing because.
Well, it was funny because what's Matt's little guy, the PR director?
Sean.
Well, he was at practice yesterday.
He told me.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I was checking in on Matt with them.
Yeah.
But obviously Ty Robinson is his guy.
Yes.
And so But I felt the ears ringing. Yeah. When I saw him
because
yesterday.
we shot it. Yeah. Sean, it was funny. Sean hit me up. Yeah, I saw Baldy. I was at practice today. And then Matt and I were doing the show, and we were telling meat locker stories. How I used to pick him up 4:45 in front of. He would be on the step. He lived in Society Hill. Right? No, the other side of Broad Street, like towards Rittenhouse. He'd be on he had the Daily News. He'd be on the step, waiting for me to pick him up. We'd be out the night before, Baldy drinking beers and everything. And then pick him up. Sure enough, then Baldy show up, coffee, pinky, right? And then we have our meat locker. It was How much fun was that?
Well, it was great because Matt really, if you're a prominent coach at either the NFL or the college level, like Matt has been, you turn programs around. You have to be able to communicate in ways that is more than just way far more than just XOs. You have to be entertaining. You have to know, you never know what you're going to draw from to motivate your team or what your message is going to be, because you can't give the same stale message to your team. You're constantly trying to innovate, create, and give them a different message to get the same juice out of them. So Matt has that ability to do it with the best of them.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the truth. All right. Last thing, birthdays. Like, we're on this topic of birthdays. So Andrew, our fine producer, we love him. But Andrew's birthday was last weekend, right?
Yeah.
He took off Friday and he took off Monday for a Saturday birthday. All right? And it was incessant talking about, it's my birthday week, it's my birthday month.
That's what teenage girls do. Teenage girls do that. What in the world? I got us to God.
And he didn't go anywhere, Baldy.
It.
He
It's only
just
one
stayed,
day a year,
he
Baldy.
stayed local. He took 2 days
Stop
off.
it,
He
Andrew.
stayed
Stop
local.
it, man.
And he's turning 33. I said, listen, all right, like, if you got a birthday after 21 and you're a dude, you get the even numbers to actually go celebrate. Go out with your boys, tie one on. You get the 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 till you're dead, right? That's it.
Well, here's the thing, is that I just had this discussion with a girl the other day about birthdays. And I'm like, I'm not anti-birthday. It's just that I feel like I'm celebrating every day of my life to begin with. Why do I need a special day just because I was born on that day? Like January 7th, all right, it's a good day. I turned another year older, so what? Like January 6th, I'm already doing something. It's a playoffs. I'm already doing something that I absolutely love to do. So like, do I need a special day when you're my age? Like, every day feels special.
Right.
2 days, weekend, Friday and Monday.
Yeah, 2 days. And they,
Like I said, teenage
he
girls.
stayed local.
Yes. Oh, it's my birthday, man.
He got on the links. He got on
Yeah,
the
let's
links.
play golf. Come on.
He got on the links.
How to get out there?
Yeah. No, thank you. I just need, because listen, we got to guide them. I mean, it's not fair. We can't expect them to act right if you don't tell them what to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, you have to give them the guidelines.
Yeah.
Like, this is not tolerated.
No.
It's not tolerated behavior.
No.
It can't
No,
be.
birthdays
That's
are
it.
for children. All right? That's it.
Yeah. Blow out candles.
Go to that.
Invite a bunch of kids over, go play, the Frisbee in the backyard, go play some T-ball or something.
Exactly.
Great. Take them to a little, playlands place.
Yeah.
Honest to God, we can play golf anytime. You don't need a birthday to go play golf.
Yeah, thanks.
I agree with that. Golf anytime.
Right? Like, I know you do. You don't celebrate your birthday. It's my birthday month.
No, I think it's just.
I didn't do birthday month.
You did
That's-
birthday
that-
week. It's my birthday week.
Birthday week.
I heard about your birthday
No,
for
you,
a month.
you threw it on Instagram. It was Jalen Hurst's birthday. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, fellow Leo, my birthday's
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah. You're talking about signs.
He's getting into the signs.
What's wrong with
Yeah,
Stop
that's
that.
violation.
Big
Baldy,
time
Hey, let me ask,
violation.
can I ask one question with the boys at the
Oh,
bar
yeah,
real
yeah,
quick?
yeah, you did
Real
not.
question. I got boys at the bar. I want to know from you, Baldy.
Yeah.
Stoutland may be the best O-line coach ever, but why can't other teams seem to come anywhere close to being able to get replacement O-line people to play as well? Is it something he connects better with his players or drills, techniques? What's he doing that other people aren't?
Good question.
He drills differently than everybody else. He's the only coach in the NFL that trains his players game day on the field, starters and backups and practice squad players. Like, they get a full days of work in. So that's one. Number two, he has a way to just get underneath your skin to get the best out of you. Like, he just has these things that, like, it to this day, Lane Johnson, like, he still hears this voice in his head, 13 years later. And he's been in a stable situation. But Bill Callahan's a great coach. He's in Tennessee right now. There's a couple guys, but I think Stout's the best because there's three things you got to be able to do. You got to be able to develop young players, which he does as well as anybody. Jordan Mailata is a prime example. Number two, you've got to be able to figure out how to play together. So you individually you develop players. Two, you bring a camaraderie together and create this unity, this brotherhood. And then number three, you got to fix things game day when things aren't working. Like whether it's protection, how the hell to get to the Mike linebacker, like how we getting to Bobby Wagner this week in this run game. You got to, like some days, game day, like you're all covered up, you can't get there. Well, let's figure out how to get there. Like you got to be able to adjust on the fly in the game. And he's the master at all three.
And I think just the way that players talk about him, football is football, right? There's coaches, there's different formations and different philosophies, but those guys, everyone talks about them. They truly love him and want to run through a wall for him. I think that connection he has with the players is something that's like an intangible.
Well, just look at Mekhi Becton. Like he's not even on the field with the Chargers right now, and he played as well as any guard in football last year, and that was because of the camaraderie and because of Stoutland, and he's not doing that with the Chargers right now. He's not even practicing right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Back to being his old Mekhi self.
Wow. Boys from the bar coming up big. By the way, breaking news, Michigan for the sign stealing thing get fined more than $20 million. And Sharon Moore is going to be suspended for a game in 2026.
20 million?
Yeah. So anyway, that just came.
Where does that money go?
Yeah, good question.
You know, it's the truth. Like, the NFL goes to NFL charities.
Right. Well, where's that money go in college when you find
Did you get a write-off?
School $20 million.
When you got fined?
What's that?
Did you get a write-off when you got fined?
I only got fined one time in my life. So I was joining a fight. I didn't write it off, and there was enough money to write off. But
Right.
Just going to fight on the field and they fined me. That was it.
That's cool. You want to do the fight?
Yeah.
That was a good fight?
It was, it was Cowboys and Redskins, man. It was a good fight.
Yeah, that's good.
We're just trying to protect our quarterback.
Yeah.
Speaking of fights, the best thing in the world, Charlie Manuel was on the other day, right?
Yeah.
So, talk about a meet, right? So Charlie said, I said, dude, do you ever have any slump busters? Like, you're in a slump. What would you do?
I can just imagine what Charlie said. Just imagine.
You want to take a, you have it? You have the cut?
No, but I could just imagine Charlie's probably like, go to the bar. Have some
Yes.
drinks. Yeah.
He said,
I can just imagine.
He goes, I get drunk,
Get drunk.
and then I would punch somebody to see if I could still hit.
Start fights.
Yeah. All right.
He's a dude.
He's a dude.
He's a dude.
He's a dude.
Yeah.
That's
Charlie's
fantastic.
great.
My brother, you're the greatest. We love you, buddy. Safe
Thanks,
travels.
guys. Yep. Have a great weekend.
All right, we'll see you
Go,
next
Baldy.
week.
Talk to you guys next week. Be
There
good,
he
man.
is, the legend.